Okay, so in this video, we're basically just changing the wheel bearing. Everything that you need to know is in the video. That includes all the torque, all the tools you need, and even things like anti-seize. This was filmed a year ago, so if you have any questions, I'll do my best to try to remember what we did and answer the questions. But yeah, anyways, all right, here you go. So what we're doing, we're changing the wheel, the wheel bearing on a 2010 Cobalt. So this part's pretty obvious, but what we have and what you're gonna need is a 30 millimeter socket, a ratchet, a breaker bar, and a torque wrench, along with a 15 millimeter socket and some of this stuff here. You put that on the actual axle when you go to replace the part for the hub. And yeah, that's about it. Also, make sure you buy the right parts. Not all Cobalts have ABS.
Lower that tire down on the ground.
Alright. You want to hand me the... I guess I don't need that. I just need this. You want to lower?
Well, the tire isn't sitting on the ground, is it?
Right. It's not. So I have to jack it up, take out the jack, and then lower this. So the center nut there is what holds the axle in the wheel bearing. So the torque on it to tighten it is 155 foot-pounds, and then that makes it a real pain in the butt to get loose. The hardest part about this is getting the ones that are rusted.
Did it work?
Oh. Hey, it moved.
They got it off yet? No.
It's moving though.
It's moving.
Huh? It's moving.
We're using the umbrella rod.
Yeah, no, it's moving. Yeah, it's moving.
Huh?
It's moving, there you go. It's loose.
Problem solving.
It turned?
Yeah. Should be able to get it off.
Huh?
You want to jack it up, right?
Yeah. You like that thing?
Yes. I know, but I want it underneath the jack stand.
What are you doing?
Just making sure that it's on both the jack and the jack stand. Is that their level? Make sure you have a spot for the caliper to go, so it doesn't just hang by itself. And then on the back of here, we want to take this off first, right? The caliper. There's...
Well, you gotta loosen all them bolts.
Yeah. There's one here, and then there's one further down. Whoop. Which is right here, I believe, yeah. So right there. And these both, when you go to retorque them, are 85 foot-pounds, right? And they're 15 millimeters. This first one over here was the 30.
Where is it?
You want to make sure you do this first, but don't take it off all the way, because you won't be able to do it after.
Oh, it is right there.
So the next step, once you got those two bolts off, that's what holds the caliper. So it should, well, and the rotor, I guess. Yeah, go hold that. Should just come right off, right? No, you gotta get a little, where's the flathead? You gotta pry a little bit here. I remember this. You see it? Yeah, so right here, in between the pad in the rotor is where you want to pry it so you can release the piston or whatever you want to call it. You take off the rotor and you set it over here. Make sure there's slack. It's not supposed to be hanging. And then after that, there's 1,
3,
2 right there, and then there should be a third one over here. I believe that one right there. Those are also 85 foot-pounds when you go to put them back on. To get to that one right there, the top one, you probably are going to have to crank it so that you have room for your breaker bar. And that one so far is causing the most trouble. Pretty easy overall compared to the first one.
Oh, wait a minute.
What? Oh, we gotta take the nut out.
Yes.
That was dumb. Remember how we did this earlier? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we loosened it. So it's still on there, but it should be, you should be able to get it with the breaker bar now. Do this before you try to beat on it. That was really dumb. Wow, that's a lot brighter than that, really clear. So, let's get this guy off. This is actually when you start to hit it with the hammer and loosen it. There's a washer in there. That guy right there, he's kind of loose. He's going to come out when you hit it from the sides, and you do opposite sides, kind of like, well, you shimmy it basically.
That's really bright. It's gonna smash your hands.
That hurts.
You're scooting yourself across the floor. There we go. Maybe.
How does the spline come out? Did you just tap it out or push it?
It should push out, but it's stuck. Isn't it?
Nope.
Nope.
There's that stupid thing. Here's this dumb thing. That's the important part.
Put that with a nut. Get this dirty thing off of mine.
Really hope you weren't close because then he's gonna watch Spider-Man.
In all of its beauty. Where's that?
Anti-seize.
Okay, my bad.
Huh?
My bad. Avoid stuck bolts for easy removal. So the anti-seize is going on the spline and then also the outside ring of the bearing. Right?
What's next?
A little tricky because you gotta get this plate on at the same time and spot as these, which is difficult, but that's where the caliper goes. Yeah, now we gotta screw these in. 1, 2, 3. We tightened this down, this one down, and then the one over here, right there, that one. And yeah, you want to do them all at the same time so that the spline goes in straight. It's kind of the end goal there. Once these are all torqued down to 85 foot-pounds, don't forget to put these on.
First.
Right, washer first. And that way you don't forget, and it's a pain in the butt eventually. So make sure to do that now. Alright, so once you snug that down, not all the way yet, next thing is to put your rotor back on, and then the brake caliper. And that's self-explanatory. Plug nuts on, and you tighten those down. Basically, take your torque wrench, put the 30 on it, and torque that to 155 foot-pounds. And the way I did it is I was kind of doing it like a deadlift, where you take it, you hold it here, your other hand's here, and you just pull it up using your legs so you don't hurt your back. And generally, most people's legs, you know, they can do that kind of weight. So. All right, so that's basically the whole entire video. that should be completely it. Like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll do my best to try to answer anything. I am usually pretty good about answering questions in the comments. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've posted anything, but I'll be doing a lot more of editing now that I'm stuck at home because coronavirus. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I have more how-to videos on certain cars and stuff, and I'll try to release more of those as I do stuff to my car. Like I said, I'll just try to post some more stuff like this. And yeah, hope this was helpful.